Who doesn't like macaroni and cheese? I'll tell you who doesn't like macaroni and cheese. Zeke doesn't like macaroni and cheese. Actually, Zeke likes macaroni and cheese, but he's a crusty old fart that is the only one who has ever complained about my macaroni and cheese. He likes his macaroni and cheese from a gas station. I'm gonna do it in the smoker today. There's two different ways you can do it. You can stop once we're done on the oven with a creamy style macaroni and cheese, or you can put it in the smoker and have more of a baked macaroni and cheese. You can actually put it in the oven too. Same results without the smoke flavor. Or you could add liquid smoke and have a fake smoke flavor, however you want to do it. I'm actually going to do it in the smoker because I cleaned out the smoker yesterday, full deep cleaning on it, so it's ready to go. My recipe, I'm going to use a 16-ounce box, which is 1 pound of macaroni noodles. I like the small elbows. Use whatever you want to use. You can use penne, you can use little twisty things, you can use shells, you can use big elbow macaroni. I don't care. Use whatever you want to use. There's a lot of variations to this recipe that you can take it your own direction. I have done a chili verde macaroni and cheese. So what you will simply do is take this macaroni and cheese, when you pull it off the oven, use that recipe right there, make yourself some chili verde, mix it in there, cook it up. Today I'm going to do a garlic basil, which is my basic macaroni and cheese. You can do a jalapeno macaroni and cheese, another one that was highly requested. You can do, I've done cilantro lime. You can do pineapple and ham. If you like Hawaiian style pizzas, do a pineapple and ham macaroni and cheese. Boom, really good. You can do a jerk chicken macaroni and cheese. You can do weenies in your macaroni and cheese, hot dog weenies if you want. I think that's what Zeke prefers. Zeke prefers weenies in his macaroni and cheese. So I have 4 different kinds of cheese. Sharp cheddar, you cannot do without. 2 cups of sharp cheddar. Smoked gouda takes it to the next level. 2 cups of smoked gouda. 1 cup of parmesan. Can't go without the parmesan. 1 package of cream cheese. Can't go without the cream cheese. You can swap out the Gouda if you can't find it, or if it's too much, you can use a jack cheese. I would suggest some sort of white cheese to replace it. A jack cheese, a blend of pepper jack cheese, give it a little bit of heat, whatever you want to do. Make it your own. Like I said, today we're doing garlic and basil, which is top notch. First thing you want to do, get your large saucepan with water, a little sprinkle of salt in there, get it boiling. We're going to dump this in. We'll make our sauce while that's getting ready. Zeke knows I kid. I'm giving him a hard time. I like Zeke a lot, and he knows that. Gotta give each other a hard time. What fun is it in life if you can't joke with each other, right? Hope you're doing good, Zeke. Haven't talked to you in a while. Got my pot of boiling water. Cook your macaroni or whatever kind of noodles you are going to use according to the instructions on the box. I already added a little bit of salt in there. Pour it in. I'm going to set my timer because I will be doing my sauce mix the same time this is boiling. Don't forget to stir it every once in a while. But I'm gonna set my timer for about 7 minutes. Otherwise, I'll forget it. So while that's going, again, don't forget to stir it every once in a while. You're gonna have a lot of things going on. You can do your noodles first if you'd like, or you can do it all together. I have 4 cups of milk that I've been letting sit out for a little bit. The warmer the milk is, not the warmer, but if you get it room temperature or a little bit warm, it's gonna make your sauce better. So while I get this going, I'm gonna have that setting in the microwave. Wrong burner. For about 30 seconds. I'll stir it up a little bit and give it another 30 seconds. We're gonna make a roux. You know what a roux is? A roux is a fancy French word for mix equal parts of butter and flour together. So I forgot where I was. I got interrupted. My bad. We're gonna do our roux. That's still going. Had to turn it off. It should get back up to temperature real quick. We're going to do a 1/4 cup of butter, which is about a 1/2 stick. Cut it up into pieces. Put it in your saucepan. Wrong burner again. My God. I could screw just about anything up. Don't forget, stir your noodles. With the delay I had, I'm gonna have to check my noodles. We can do the old throw the noodle at the wall, see if it sticks. If you've never done that, kids like to do it. Want to have some fun, throw the noodle at the wall. If it sticks, or at the ceiling, wherever you want it. And if it sticks, your noodles are done. We'll pop that in the milk for another 30 seconds. Again, just to keep it warming up. We're not gonna let it curl or anything. Curdle? Did I say curl or curdle? I'm not gonna let it curdle. Get your butter melted down. Okay, so our butter's melted down. We're gonna take our 1/4 cup of flour and we're making a what? A roux. We're gonna whisk that into the butter. This is a thickening agent for the majority of sauces. It's a good base for your sauce. I'm a little off balance there. There we go. So you can see how it's bubbling up good and thickening up. You just want to pour it in a little bit at a time, whisk it in. Oh yeah, look at that. It's getting perfect there. See how it's thickening? Do you see how it's thickening, Kel?
Yes.
Thank you. We got that going good. We're gonna try to pour this big old thing of milk in there, and we're gonna keep it stirring. Some other French term, it's a bechamel. I don't know. That means you added milk to your roux. That's the translation. So this acts as a binding agent. There's our timer for our noodles. Still over here whisking away. Ouch, and it's getting hot. Want to make sure that you don't have any of your flour stuck to the bottom. We're going to let this go. We're going to stir our noodles. So obviously you want to strain your noodles. Don't strain your noodle, Kel. Okay, so get all the water out and then you can put them back into your bowl, your pan, whatever you want to call it. In that pan, we're going to toss all of our Parmesan, half of our Gouda, half of our sharp cheddar. We're gonna go back over here and we're gonna stir again. Again, this is why I said until you get the whole process down, you might wanna do the noodles first and then do your sauce. Noodles can sit there. That's been stirred. We are going to, not hot enough yet. You don't want it to curdle, you don't want it to boil, but we'll get it nice and hot. We'll go back over here. We're gonna do a buttload of basil. And a big ass scoop of garlic. So remember, buttload basil, big ass scoop garlic. And we're gonna go back over here. We're gonna cover our butter. Put that away. We're gonna do a temp check. Yeah, that's getting there. That's good. We're gonna take our 8 ounces of cream cheese. I cut it up a little bit. That'll just help it melt quicker. Now at this point, if you are gonna cook it in the oven, you want it at 350 degrees. Well, obviously not at this point. You'd wanna start preheating your oven right now. 350 degrees. If you want the smoky flavor, once we get the cream cheese melted, the salt and pepper added, you're gonna wanna add a little bit of liquid smoke. You did not hear what I was talking about? Bechamel is when you add milk into your roux. It acts as a binder then for a sauce, so when you're doing like the macaroni and cheese, it kinda binds it all together. Your cream cheese is starting to melt down. If you want to squish it a little bit on the sides, feel free. Squish your cream cheese on the sides. That's all up to you. But we don't have to get it completely melted, but you want it, you want it creamy. And you gotta keep stirring this stuff, otherwise your milk and everything will be all nasty and you don't want that. Your bechamel will be nasty. So once we get it to about that point, got a teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of pepper, something like that, somewhere around there. You could add some garlic salt in there if you wanted. But remember, we got a buttload of basil and a big ass scoop of garlic. So who needs garlic salt? We got garlic salt in here. We're gonna get that mixed up. And then we will take it to our noodles. Actually, that's looking pretty good. So, turn it off. And we'll pour our mixture in. And we'll stir it all up. Once you have this mixed, you can stop at this point if you'd like. A lot of people think if they want a creamier macaroni and cheese, they need to add more cheese. That's not the case. If you're using some other recipe other than mine, double the milk. I have 4 cups of milk. Typically, you're not gonna do more than that. Again, warmed milk is preferred. But if it says like 2 cups of milk and you're doing 16 ounces of macaroni and cheese, double it. Make it 4 cups. There we go. At this point, you can eat that. Taste test. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Wait. Proper cook. So, perfectly fine right there. This is going to make 2 3-pound trays, or you can pour it all in one and you will have 1 6-pound tray. It's basic math, people. Come on. We're gonna make 2 3-pound trays in our aluminum dishes. Half in there. Half in there. Does that look about even? That looks pretty close, huh?
Just about.
Does this one look bigger? Okay, there we go. Now we're even. Now we're gonna take the rest of our cheese and we're going to evenly sprinkle the rest on the top. Half our Gouda and half of our sharp cheddar. The other half of our Gouda and the other half of our cheddar. Now, if you're going to serve it as the creamy style, don't know that you want to do this. If you're going to do it in the oven, you're going to bake it at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes. I'm doing it in the smoker. Smoker's up to temp. We're gonna throw our trays in. We'll let those go for about 30 minutes. So we gave it about 30 minutes. A little bit brown and bubbly. That's what we want. There we go. Smoked macaroni and cheese. Gotta do the taste test. Try not to break the kitchen. You want a taste, Kel?
Sure.
I bet you do. Ha. I'm just gonna set that there for right now and go ahead and turn the water on. Don't know how that happened. See, this is what Zeke loves right here. Nice baked macaroni and cheese. Smoked, excuse me, but baked style. Thank you for watching. Oh. Be sure to hit the little bell so you get notifications after you have subscribed. Give it a like and share it around. And have a great day. Oh, subscribe to eat this. Grinds and cocktails. I'm gonna eat some of this.